All right, you guys, welcome to our next VG update, and we're still here. I guess we have a spectrum analyzer on. Um, I was messing around. Okay, so the 10 band equalizer is not working, and we have to explain to the AI the 10 band equalizer you built is not working. So take a look at that for me, right? So we have effects added here. Import region is there, but it's at the moment it's not up. Delete that region. So there's other things that the AI is thinking about. Add a region. Let me see. Okay. Let's take out the spectrum. Move down. We look at the adding a region, I guess. Right. Move on. And things like that. So, and I guess it's supposed to be that you can delete it or you can import it. So we'll find out more. But on this particular, but since the AI went in, okay, maybe I was being really like open with the AI how I follow this developer and just look at his stuff and everything. So the AI said, "Wow, Van is calling out his name to me, Wave Surfer." So we big up Wave Surfer. So for years, people gonna come to smtvs.com and they're gonna see that this is a Wave Surfer function, right? And the guy with the wave surfer is going to smile like, whoa, he's been in his core network. People can come around. So anytime wave surfer have some new stuff, it's going to be coming SMTVS. And that's also, we have a part of SMTVS where we do this stuff. So developers that do stuff like this can come over and actually get a free development platform to work from. And if they're using the AI, then they know they'll just buy the credit. All right? But even if that developer don't come over, but it's a lot of we just gonna have the thing set up for developers and we're gonna have okay, realize that I'm talking to the AI and we are developing a lot of different media stuff, so I'm gonna make that available to a lot of developers too. Cause the way the AI is creating the effects, the mixer and stuff like that, remember I'm not giving no prior information or data about it more than saying build me a mixer and build it this way and this way. So those are all new codes, right? Being generated from words. Okay, so we got to update because I've been dealing with WaveSurfer for so long that WaveSurfer actually narrowed down his things to a certain model, but he thought to himself that's really good. He never included in the new data nodes out there, the new example, he doesn't have this there. So you have to be dealing with WaveSurfer from the early days. I've been dealing with, I have another one that I got to go find when he just started out and he created instruments and some little stuff, you know what I mean? Speakers and some things that and like that was good because the synthesizer and all that kind of stuff. You just gotta, I'm gonna find that back, and I'm gonna give that to the AI because Wave Surfer wasn't thinking at the time. That's some good stuff. That's he was into creating like virtual instrument, right? So he really had a little boombox thing going on, animated and like that. So that's update for that. So we talk about the other areas and looking at this, the meter was messed up and everything. I don't know if enough time so I can into my system and try to articulate. Look if we can locate that drawing. So I do collect image and stuff of mixers and all that kind of stuff too. So have my energy flow and in the designing. Yes, I do. So I'm looking for something for you guys, cause I basically draw too much things at a time. So and remembering where stuff is a lot of time. So we got to go to which one of the draw and all that we are doing. But let's go here and we look over the dark world setup and we see what we got there. We got That's happening. Mm-hmm. Cool. My mind is trying to get something for you guys. Let's get this going. Um, so we're here at the lab, and we definitely are into media equipment development. Um, and one thing with the picture, now that you've seen why images involved, because the AI, I've been training on some of the stuff that I've been doing, so it's good enough and ready now to understand that it messed up the slider here, so I drew it back in image so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, not just words. And in fact, I'm going to update this also with a button on top right here. You click that button, that arms the channel. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. When I say arm the channel, not arm the channel in our way. We already have a board, something that does that, but when you click it, I'm put a little red light turn on to indicate that that's what's happening. And because this is a newer version of what's happening, because the AI split apart one program into two, caused me to add the missing piece to the program, right? And it left it there. You see? Right, you guys? All right. The control is messed up right now, the selector and stuff, but all that's gonna work out. And the mute and the solo buttons are there, and the effect buttons. All that's gonna work out, right? And where the AI left off some stuff and did some stuff, wow, gave me the plugin and buy plugin the plugin and everything. It's supposed to be our as you say up here, right? It's got an audio device and that. So we should have clicked on the audio device and saw my audio device down there, but it didn't reach to that. But on the wave surfer area, it certainly did that, right? You can well, we're not looking at it now, but you're on the web server here, and so we can import this. It's supposed to send all the stuff that we're doing here to the multi-track. So that's not really happening yet. So this is all about you be able to record and save it, and record another thing and save it, and then send it to the multi-track and do it. It's not like a real recording studio. It's more like a multi-track editing system and stereo editing that way, right? Over here, we are looking at multi-track and video recording. And here, we are looking at, this is the AI studio. No, this is not my studio. No, the AI built this bad boy here for itself. My company is run by the AI, and the AI built its own studio. This is the AI controllable studio. So the AI have its own studio. But I wonder a lot about it. I'm like, wow, I don't see no mixer board or anything. And it just put up 4 channels, and I don't know when it start activating. I guess we don't have enough credit to run it right now, so we don't run it. Um, so this now is SMTBS workstation, right? And as usual, the AI is creating something that I'm trying to visualize. So it did this, right, as our control. Okay, it's got a mixer thing happening. It's got a device thing happening right here. And it do show the devices there, right? Okay. But you guys, what I'm talking about, you see the way I'm over there and you have plugins and all that kind of stuff. And that's over there in the video studio. So the air got mixed up, between it read the video studio is a multi-track video studio. Like a mega thing that you can score a whole movie and bunch of track and background, an orchestra can play and record and that stuff, right? But I didn't really ask for the plugin to be there, but wow, it ends up there. So now I gotta go back and say, install the same plugin that you have in da there. I want it also in here, da there. So we're gonna start taking function from the other apps them that are there that need to be over here. And I'm gonna take from this right here, add track business. Cause when you're over there other one, it's not showing you that you can add a track, more like record a track, but we want the ability. So swing function is going to start happening, right? The metronome thing and everything was worked out really good right here. You know what I mean? It's on the tempo and the beat and that stuff. The headphone thing was there, all that. So now, when the mic that I showed you earlier, the microphone, you click this and it's going to do that. And I don't think I showed the microphone. Let's go. Bam, bam. Yeah, I did. The update for Wave Surfer. I don't think I covered that, but let's cover that. This is the update for Wave Surfer, right? To plug in this. And when we do this, we will be adding much function like you see what's happening here. I turned the mic off, in fact, so you can't hear me. But you can see it's still activated internally. Okay, so that's the basic function. So let's slide on to something that I wanted you guys to see. Okay, so I want you guys to know that I already possess like full wave editing system. That I did the styling on this, right? And also we worked out the mic thing right there again. Okay. This and the wave editor is going to be there, like you can use it too. But the function is going to end up going into the studio. I'm basically uploading. Well, like, because I deal with the developers, them when AI build it, I'm just going to let AI assemble it back and have it still as an example or something free for people to use. Well, we're passing out stuff in the network. We know what we're doing with stuff, but at the time we're just building, we got to see it up front. So I had messed around myself by creating my mixer board to connect to that. I was breaking up the chords. You see the chords in pieces. I took some of the chords and I brought it over here when I created my mixer. So let's press play. Check one, check one, check one. So that's the part that even up to right now, Naomi's updating her stuff and doing a lot of stuff, and she still don't figure out about the mixer board thing yet. That I still done, right? But once I do the AI, when I rebuild our stuff in the network, I'm gonna add mixer board to it and a lot of stuff that she don't have. She'll really see, and she be welcome to the courts, right? Because I've been inspired by her stuff too. And she gave me a newer version, right? So it's all good. You know, we be adding, giving the AI the new version. Why we give them a new version? Because you can actually close up a track now, and you can do that. Get rid of a track, right? So, and I think she's got an add track now. And the other day I went and got her updates. It's a bunch of stuff that, wow, the AI got to sort that out. If I get the AI this and give the AI the other notes, wow, you see the type of recording studio is built, right? So the functions are here to give to the AI to activate stuff. And even resource files are here. I'm going to make some new resource files, some more fancy one. And these stuff are not drawings. This is not a drawing, something somebody drew. This is something that I wrote and spent tedious time creating, right? The mixer board, and we'll close out some stuff, close out this guy, and we'll close this guy out too. And we can close that guy out, but we can return that and return the master, and return the boss. Right? So pretty much I'm a developer that take care of a lot of stuff. So I'm out here now, you guys, and the AI build his own studio. I'm intrigued to see this studio, but I need to tell the AI, come on, man. You know what I mean? Let the thing be something like this. You know what I mean? And this says what it says. There is a dark goal AI music production company within smtvs.com. That's totally run by AI and everything, right? And this is what this belongs to. You see it said? Music production studio, AI powered music production studio, dark world, and it's connected to the AI music production company. This is their stuff in there. So I'm giving the AI their little room and little play. And I'm not ask much about the AI. Why did you create the AI studio like that? But stuff out there, I need to figure it out. And it creates background tracks. And my other tune that I asked for build, it's come slam it in its studio, but don't give my studio yet. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, yo, put it over in my studio too, man. You know what I mean? Because that's what we're talking about. Um, the studio is gonna be rearranged, so we're gonna take away this sidebar completely. Stretch out the studio so it looks good. I still do like the way the AI designed this new track interface. I'm gonna tell you, don't change it. Just add a decent board. You know, 'cause if I go and I said audio track, you know, we got a second audio track. That's deep. You know, this is my studio to interlock video and audio together. You know, okay, bam. My video track is there, so we can load a video track in by dragging and dropping a video track, and this will be the studio to do your sound lock stuff, right? So a different type of service in SMT. This is a big media agency. Um, we went to that already. Okay. So now the AI charged me with a new studio. So we tell people that it's a new thing because this particularly multi-track audio video mixer recording system. I already had it in mind to create a recording mixer, but it ends up that I got it. So we definitely gonna have to work it out. You know, when we work it out, this is the way we're working it out. And we got enough things. We got our updates. There you go. They got the update. After we work out that, then I say, here come the updates. And the updates, this is happening because, okay, I'm going to build a new dashboard in my network. And it's like a desktop. So therefore, and it's a plug-in area. And I'm able to grab applications that's necessary to what I'm doing and go into that area and plug it all of them at one place, right? So I can bring the TV switcher over in that environment. And the TV switcher, what I showed you there, you just saw that patch there, I'm going to have a reverse, the back end of this, and the back end of the mixer, and the back end of everything. So when we bring the equipment into the room, we'll then wire everything together the way we want to, right? And all these single one is just going to become apps. Or you can use the studio, you know, there's going to be a bigger version, right? And the environment in which we will build it under. I don't know why I took that out. So we're going to get out of here now and see you next time for the blog and everything and give you some more information about smtvs.com. Before we get out of here, this is the type of environment that we're going to be building on. We got this right here, and it moves around, right? And I certainly could open something else above it and move it around. And then we can have both things, so we can stretch things all over the place, you know. So I'm going to definitely have to do a strip version of just building something, and then I have to send the drag files. But the formula is my formula. I created this formula, right? Okay. So thanks, you guys.